All right, Virgo rising sun and moon, welcome back to your 2024 astrology forecast. Let's see what kind of opportunities will come to you in 2024. Mercury direct January 1st. This is big because actually we can keep on and we can actually fulfill our New Year resolution. So it's going to be some kind of clarity and some kind of resolution in your home and family matters. You might want to move and you are willing to take care of your life and change. You can actually have an opportunity to buy a home. December 13, Mercury went retrograde in your 5th house in Capricorn. So it could brought back in December a childhood friend, a creative project, something with romance. And then it dipped back into Sagittarius in your 4th house when you are, all right, if I have a romance right now, I'm ready to move in with the person and you moving out from your previous living situation. This January 20, Sun going to conjunct Pluto, 29 degrees Capricorn in your 5th house. This is a powerful transformation in your creative life, in your romantic relationship. You're going to attract someone who is very sensual, who is very attractive, and you have a lot of mojo over here. You can have a powerful manager who is going to help you with your career. Uranus direct on January 27th, 19 degrees Taurus in your 9th house. So progress in your higher education, travel, and your philosophical matters. So this is good for you because 9th house, anything to do with YouTubing, with publishing, anything to do with your beliefs and your philosophical matters. But also if you would like to have a passport, you know, also if you would like to go abroad or learn another language, it is possible for you. February 5th, Mercury conjunct Pluto, 0 degrees Aquarius. Actually, Pluto gonna go to Aquarius 2nd of February, 0 degrees in your 6th house. 6th house going to have a lot of change this year for you. So Mercury conjunct Pluto over here, it could be some kind of intense communication, thoughts about your work and health. So you definitely need to change and transform the way you are actually connect with your health or with your coworkers. You know, like you can come off sometimes like very critical, or you can come off like very, very powerful, or you might want to actually, there is a power struggle over here and you manipulate others. So be careful with that intense, very intense communication. Then February 14th, Valentine's Day, it is Mars conjunct Pluto, a lot of sexual energy in your 6th house. You know, you can have actually some kind of intimate relationship with your coworker, with your tenant, because 6th house is also tenant, or it could be some kind of power struggle and changes at work, and in your work environment you can become, actually you can take over. You will be the one who is like, all right, I have enough and I'm going to take over this opportunity, because the power belongs from one, you know, who is ready to take over, obviously. Not necessarily who is the most educated or most deserving, but many times if you are willing to take it over, that's what it matters. So, all right, so there is definitely also some kind of health issue could come in, some kind of surgery could appear. And, you know, you have to be careful with your pet if you have a pet, because it could be a deadly accident for the pet. February 14th, okay, February 17th, Venus going to conjunct Pluto also in your 6th house. So it's going to be some kind of dynamic, either beauty. So if you would like to have a surgery, which is an elective surgery, anything to do with plastic surgery, it is possible. Or if you would like to actually create a beautiful, loving environment at work, that's why you took over the leading, then you are capable to do that over here. You might also going to have a new pet, you know, some kind of healing energy is coming with a pet over here. All right, so March 8, Mercury conjunct Neptune, 27 degrees. This is in your seventh house. It is very dreamy. It is good to create a relationship, good to actually sign a marriage contract. You know, to have alliances, to have a new business partner, or if you want to sue someone or a legal matter starts, it could turn for your favor. Then March 17, Sun conjunct Neptune. That is almost exactly the same, but Sun is you. This is your ego. So you are focusing on a partnership, but you know, it's going to be more like, I'm not really focusing on my partner, but on myself in the partnership. Then it's going to be March 25th when we're going to have a lunar eclipse at 5 degrees Libra in your second house. It's significant for your financial matters and your values. It's going to be a major shift over here. Lunar eclipse is fated event, karmic event. It's unexpected. Usually it's coming with a loss or, you know, an ending. So you might going to end an earnings over here. It could be because of, you know, like there could be the Mars Pluto conjunction in the sixth house. There is a work issue. There is some kind of power struggle between you and a colleague, and that's why you are letting go right now, because you see, you know what, I don't want to risk my health. It is too much conflict. April 1st, Mercury retrograde in Aries, 8th house. That is anything to do with your shared resources, anything to do with insurance, inheritance, taboos here. So that is, you know, Mercury retrograde, you have to rewrite a will, rewrite your prenup. You have to make sure everything is in order. Perhaps your insurance, buying a new insurance policy. Okay, then we're going to have Venus conjunct Neptune. This is beautiful because Neptune is the higher octave of Venus in Pisces, where is Venus exalted in your seventh house of relationship, which is really idealistic for your relationship. So it could be a marriage, a proposition for marriage, or an engagement coming up for you. Definitely amazing. A legal matters could turn for your favor, which could actually make you glamorous and make you abundant. The total solar eclipse is gonna happen in your 8th house in Aries. So it is a solar eclipse, an unexpected fated event, which is with your shared resources and finances, but it's going to bring in some kind of investment opportunities from stock, anything to do with also some kind of emotional bonds as well, but definitely money could get better. April 20, Jupiter conjunct Uranus, you know, 21 degrees Taurus. This is big. It haven't happened for a long time, since the Great Depression or the World War. So ninth house, sudden and significant changes in your belief system, education and travel. Anything to do with podcasting, anything to do with YouTubing. It would be good about publishing, getting a passport, moving abroad. Actually, it could be amazing to reevaluate and start a new relationship with your older siblings. Perhaps you haven't been on a good term, and right now you are capable to. Mercury gonna go direct April 25th, 15 degrees Aries in your 8th house, clarity in John financial matters and intimate relationship as well. You know, sweet pillow talks, more sexual talk, for example. May 2nd, Pluto retrograde in 2nd degree Aquarius in your 6th house. Reassess your work and your health matters. As I said, you made the decision during the eclipse. You might don't want to continue to work there because it's too overwhelming and you don't want to risk your health. May 13th, Sun conjunct Uranus at 23 degrees Taurus in your 9th house. Unexpected higher education, something with travel, with your belief system, podcast, passport, older siblings, education for university. So Sun conjunct Uranus here, it is like unbelievable good. It is a restart over here. It is to do something to do with you know, like you will believe in yourself again. It is like, all right, I'm smart and I can do that. This is like getting back to your power. You're going to have some kind of innovative ideas here. So I love that energy. And then May 18th, Venus going to conjunct Uranus in 23 degrees. It is getting closer to Algol, right? And Algol is the Medusa, the demon star in your ninth house. Sudden shift in the relationship, especially if it is something to do with the second marriage. Maybe you're going to go to Las Vegas and just marry with someone over there, and it's going to actually raise some eyebrow in your family, and they are like going to ask you, are you sane? All right, so May 25th, Jupiter enters Gemini, a new beginning in your career, something expansion in your public life, some kind of opportunities. You can get honored and recognized in publicity. Then Mercury conjunct Uranus in 24 degrees in Taurus in your ninth house. This is good to sign contract, anything to do with travel agencies, with publishing company, anything to do with education, high education, with teaching, learning another language or moving abroad. June 2nd, Jupiter trine Pluto, and it's going to involve your 10th house. So it's a positive and transformative opportunities in your career. As I said, it's a growth over here, and it is going to be a powerful growth in your career. So you're going to be blessed this year. Saturn retrograde 19 degrees Pisces in your 7th house, you might going to have an old marriage partner coming back to you. Careful, because Pisces is delusional. So, like it might be coming with lies, and, you should not believe. All right, so some kind of special focus on the eclipse, March 25th in your 2nd house, and then the solar eclipse, April 8th in your 8th house. That is your financial axis. So finances is going to take a huge change over here during this year. It is a lot of highs and lows, but you're letting go of earnings, because there is a new beginning. Perhaps with shared resources, you can get married with someone who is really rich. You can get paid out with, inheritance you're gonna get, or things like that, and you don't have to work actually. And the Jupiter-Uranus conjunction, April 20, it could bring a breakthrough with publishing and education and YouTubing and just the way you belong from this earth, just the way you are having opportunities, it's going to grow. All right, so going to the second part of 2024, July 2nd, Neptune retrograde, 29 degrees Pisces in your 7th house. As I said, reflect on your relationship, partnership, something to reassess your partnership over here. Don't be illusional. As I said, don't believe, because Pisces could be like lies and delusion, promising, too much promising from a partner. July 9, Jupiter sextile the North Node. This is good for your career, for your public life, something to do and align with your life path, something to do, a new approach, a new purpose in your life. July 18, Uranus retrograde in Taurus 26 degrees. It's in your 9th house. There could be some kind of unexpected changes, which may slow down. Actually, by this time, you have to reevaluate your belief system and your education. Is it going to support you, your travel plans? Okay, do I have to move abroad, or should I just stay where I am at? July 21st, Mercury conjunct Venus in Leo. So this is really good. It's going to happen in your 12th house. That is harmonious communication about some kind of subconscious thoughts and private matters. It could be really great to sign for a retreat center, something to do with addiction. Perhaps you want to get rid of addiction. August 4th, it could be something with when Venus enters Virgo in your 1st house. So, and yes, and you are Virgo, so it's going to be charming and some kind of amazing focus on your appearance and on your relationship. And, you want to look beautiful, and you're going to invest in yourself. August 5th, Mercury retrograde at 4 degrees Virgo, and it's going to go back to Leo later on. And it is a reflection in your personal goals over here, something to do with miscommunication and actually misinterpreting you. So you have to be clear about yourself. You have to communicate clearly. Juno enters Libra, your second house, August 9th. Juno is anything to do with significant other, with your soulmate. So there could be some kind of balancing and harmonizing financial partnership coming into your life, or someone who is actually finalizing your finances because of it could be a rich partner coming into your life. August 19, Jupiter square Saturn, 10th and 7th house, tension between career and relationship. August 22nd, Sun enters Virgo. So this is your first house, your birthday season, something to do with new beginning and emphasizing personal goals and vitality. August 24th, Vesta enters Virgo. So there is a stellium in your first house. So the focus in your personal project and self-care. September 1st, Sun conjunct Mars in Virgo. So that is boosting your energy and assertiveness and personal invaders. September 9th, Pluto retrograde back into Capricorn in your fifth house. So revisiting transformative changing in creativity, romance, and relationship. Also with children, you might want to have another child, you know. So September 17, we have a lunar eclipse opposed to you in your seventh house. It's going to happen in Pisces. So something happening with your relationship. You might want to give up the relationship, but came back to you. I told you before, it could be like an old partner is coming back to you, but it's lying again, and you're just going to end the relationship forever. Then September 19, Venus enters Scorpio, your third house. Depending of communication and connection in close relationship, it could be something deepening right now. Venus in Scorpio doesn't really do very well, right? Because of its influence. But however, it could be something like beautifully polished or very, very deeply so seeking for actually psychology work, seeking to understand yourself, seeking to understand your desires could be good. Getting involved in local partnership in your local community could be really good. Or even if you want to study something with beauty, with, you know, esthetician or something with beauty, it could be good for you. October 2nd, annual solar eclipse, second house, it's going to happen in Libra. So it's related to your finances and personal values, but definitely through your partnerships, through your partner. Anything to do with legal matters, anything to do with business partnership, money is going to be good. October 6, Mercury retrograde, 9 degrees Sagittarius, your fourth house. It's coming back something with repurchasing a house, an opportunity, reflect on family matters and home life and family life. October 17th, Saturn gonna go direct in your seventh house in Pisces. So there is definitely gonna be a progress in your relationship. November 19th, we have Pluto enter Aquarius in your sixth house. You know, it's going to be transformative with your work and with your health. So you're going to do something with like, all right, I definitely want to change the way I'm working out. I want to change the supplements I'm taking because I want to be healthier on a long term. On the 26th, Jupiter square Saturn, and it's going to involve Gemini, Pisces, the 10th and 7th houses, balancing out your professional life, your ambition, and your relationship. So there is a conflict and challenge over here. December 1st, Neptune is direct in Pisces, in your seventh house, a lot of clarity coming up. You're going to see your significant other without a rose quartz glass. December 6th, Mars retrograde in Leo. It's going to happen in your 12th house, and later I'm going to go back to Cancer in 2025, February 24th, in your 11th house. So it starts out in your 12th house. You're going to reassess actually your personal motivation, something to do with your your mental health, with your psychological issues, anything to do with addiction, anything to do with internal growth. And later on, when it's going to go back to Cancer, you have to reevaluate the social connection, the tribe you belong from. December 11th, Uranus direct in Taurus in your 9th house. So, there is a forward movement in education and in your philosophical beliefs, with your passport, with moving forward, with moving abroad. Something with language learning, something to do with podcast and YouTubing. December 15, Mercury direct in Sag, and it's going to happen in your 4th house. 4th house, anything to do with your home and family matters. So this is a good time to plan a family. This is a good time to buy a home, purchase a home, or move into another one. December 21st, Sun enters Capricorn, your 5th house. Focus shifts to creativity, romance, and pleasure. It's going to be great on that. And December 24th, that is Christmas Eve, Jupiter squares Saturn, Gemini, and Pisces. There is some kind of challenge between career growth and partnership. December 29, Chiron is direct in 19 degrees Aries in the 8th house. Healing going to be in progress, and it's gonna be in your shared resources, and your intimacy as well, with your emotional life. You're going to maybe intimate an old wound with something with sexual assault. December 30, new moon in Capricorn, 5th house, anything to do with winning, anything to do with children, creativity, romance, joy, happiness. There is a new beginning, and right before New Year's. All right, guys, if you loved my videos, please subscribe, like, and comment below, and share with your friends, family, so they can also benefit from my readings. If you would like to have more videos, it would really inspire me if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I see you soon with other videos. Bye for now. Happy New Year.